Folks, before we start this video, I want to let you know, stick around to the end. A whole lot of folks have been asking about the drone on the farm. So there's a lot of drone footage in this video, a lot of footage from different cameras. And we're going to take you around, we're going to show you how the drone works and get you some cool footage here at the end and give you a little education on drone use for your farm. All right? Hey folks, this is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome to the farm vlog today. Today we're going to be loading up some hay. So this is last year's spring cut hay and we're trying to get rid of it. I think we're down to about 14 bales. A friend of mine's come to pick it all up. We gave him a great deal. We had to sell off somewhere in the neighborhood of 90 bales, and the most I could get for it here in my area of North Carolina was 20 bucks a bale. Ugh. So it just seems like it's not really worth it for me to get out there, buy the equipment, run the tractor, wear myself out, sweat, work really hard, and sell hay for 20 bucks a bale. I'm just losing money almost. So we're gonna think really hard about baling and cutting hay this year. We may end up just cutting pasture and feeding the land. We call it green manure. That's what they call it at the USDA office. So come along today as we load up some trailers full of hay, and we'll talk to you a little bit more about hay later on. All right? Stoney Ridge. Stoney Ridge. Stoney Ridge Farm. Woo! All right, folks, so the trailer that we're gonna be loading up today is a little bit different than a normal trailer we'd be loading hay onto. Hence the fenders. So we'll put 6 bales on here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across the back. The 2 in the middle will have to kind of lean upon each other because this trailer is not designed for hauling hay. So it's gonna be interesting, gonna be fun. We'll throw the drone up in the air, show you some of this, and I'll talk you through what we're doing. I wanna make one thing abundantly clear, that this hay at this point is not superior quality hay. It has not been stored in a barn, it's been stored outside, it's been wet. The center of the hay bale is good, but probably the outer 10, 12% of the hay bale is just no good. Cows will still eat it, but it's not high quality nutrient hay. Folks, first of all, let me thank you all so much for coming to see me here on the farm today. Please pound that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. This is the real deal, this is real world, this is real struggles, this is real farming. And this is building a first generation farm, so I hope you can appreciate all the things that we have going on here. If you have any kind of comments or anything you'd like to leave down there that's helpful, please do that. Let's talk about hay and my experience with hay and my disappointment with hay. So I thought you buy a tractor, you buy a hay cutter, you buy a baler, you buy a rake, you buy a tedder, which we don't have. A tedder is for spreading out the hay. And I thought we could just go bale hay and people would just be jumping at it and trying to buy hay right out of the field, you know. So I'll put it on Craigslist for sale, put it in the newspaper, put it wherever I can for sale, Facebook Marketplace. Nobody's jumping on the hay. So I price it at $35 a bale, which seems very fair to me. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on grass seed, fertilizer, lime, just to get these pastures that you see to grow a decent quality hay. We actually went the extra mile and bought Kentucky 32 fescue, which is an endophyte free fescue grass, which helps the cows' tummies. Here we are selling hay at 20 bucks a bale, and it was late winter when we started selling it. I just put it out on Facebook and I put it out on Craigslist just to get rid of it, just so that we would have it out of the way. I don't have livestock now to eat it. We will have livestock in the future. The lesson that I've learned is you're not just going to go out there, buy land, buy equipment, fix it up, keep all this stuff up, and make a big profit on hay. You're just not going to do it. So here I am with a $40,000 tractor. I've got a $8,000 hay baler, a $3,000 hay rake, and an old piece of junk hay cutter that we pulled out of the woods. What I'm saying is, don't jump into mowing hay and buy all this fancy equipment and spend $10,000 on a disc mower and think that you're just gonna jump out there and start selling hay and it's just gonna magically, everybody's gonna be banging your door down because we need hay. Depending on the area you live, you need to do the research on what a round bale of hay costs versus a square bale. Square bales are more labor intensive. If I can use a tractor to pick up a round bale, square bales, I need dudes. I need a guy going in with the pickup truck, driving the truck. I need a guy stacking it in the back, and I need a guy picking it up, or girl, picking it up and throwing it on the back of the truck or the back of the hay wagon. It's a lot of work, and to be honest with you, it is absolutely not worth the return in the area that I live in. So this year, we may cut a little bit of hay for our cows for the winter. Hopefully we'll be buying about 10 cows this year. Once we get this whole area fenced, we will rotationally graze, and we'll have the hay for us and not for selling, because it's just not profitable. Spending a ton of money throwing it on the ground, literally throwing it on the ground, fertilizing and liming the fields to get the pH of the soil right so that we get the best high quality hay, and we can't sell it at the best high quality premium price because Farmer Joe across the street or across the county is selling it for $10 or $15 a bale. All right guys, so we got it loaded up, and as you can see, the hay is spring cut last year. It's been sitting out in the weather, and you can see that this basically has served as a thatch roof over top of the hay. The hay in the middle is still good. This is fescue hay, Kentucky 32 fescue hay. Now this was an outside bale, but if you look down inside there, there's still nice good hay, and this is a little bit more Lespedeza than the K32. Now you can see our little turmoil, I should say, but this sits just fine. This is about the 9th load that we've gotten. I've been so busy I haven't been able to get a video to show you, but you can see it's springtime and some of the old sprouts are starting to sprout up too. So we gave him a great deal on the hay. He actually bought these last 12 bales for 120 bucks. He's gonna run and drop these guys off, come back and get one more load today, and that'll be all the hay for the Stoney Ridge farm from last year sold. Pretty awesome. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you watching today. Please pound that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoyed the drone footage and all the cool footage we got loading this thing up. All right? This is your bonus footage for today's video. A lot of folks have been asking me how the drone works and how the drone flies. And this is the drone coming into our view right here. This is the DJI Mavic Pro. It hooks to my cell phone. Right here I can see where I'm at, the view, battery, all that stuff is right here with me. And we'll see here, we'll back it on up. It flies really easy. In other words, if you let go of the stick, it just sits tight where it's supposed to. There's the drone. I'll turn it off, rotate it around for you. Don't want to get too close. There we go. That's the drone. We'll turn it around. And right now he's headed out of the field. You can see him over there. We'll get you some cool footage as he heads out of the field. Beautiful, beautiful shots you get with this drone. You can see those propellers. You're going to be pretty impressed. Woo! Don't cut my face off. You'll be pretty impressed here in a second with the speed of this thing. Here goes. Start recording now. Isn't that awesome? So we just got all that footage and we're flying the drone right back in here. So basically we could get within, I don't know, 2 or 3 feet of him and we could bring it right back in here. Just that super simple, that super easy. If you guys are interested in getting yourself a drone, there are articles out there in farm magazines about how a drone can be used on the farm. Really encourage you to pick one up. It's great for checking livestock, great for checking fence lines. If you want to see if trees are down on your fence line, here it comes. Coming in from this direction, right here. Isn't that cool? So just to land it, all I have to do is push the down button. It beeps. And it lands. Right there. Safe and sound. Pretty cool.